this is Becky. Welcome back to my channel. I'm on day 15 of our series on how to be holy. Suffering well. Read 1 Peter 4, 1-6. Since Christ suffered in his body, arm yourself also with the same attitude. 1 Peter 4, 1. When my children were young, an older mentor counseled me. Don't pray that your children will be exempt from suffering. We live in a fallen world and suffering is part of our existence. Instead, pray that they will learn to interpret their suffering well and have the right perspective. That is essentially Peter's advice in today's passage. He counsels believers, arm yourselves. Instead of being armed with a sword or a chariot, we are to adapt the right attitude or perspective. Our perspective should be like that of Jesus, who suffered innocently, but through his suffering broke the power of sin. If believers suffer physically, they are done with sin. This does not mean that we won't sin again. Rather, if we choose to remain faithful to Christ and suffer for it, we will make a decisive break with sin. In Peter's time, suffering Christians could look back on their past life and remember how they used to live like the Gentiles. Idol worship often involved excessive drinking and other types of immorality. The Lord changed their lives, and their former companions noticed that they were not who they used to be. When we come to Christ, our perspective changes. We know that one day we will give an account to him who is ready to judge the living and the dead. Peter's final point has been confusing to many readers. He is not talking about giving a second chance after death for those who rejected Christ, but would go against their clear teaching in Scripture, Hebrews 9:27. Rather, he is talking about Christians who had the gospel preached to them in their lifetime but have since died. While they experienced physical death, they are alive in spirit and will be resurrected when Christ returns. Go a little deeper. What is your perspective on suffering? Does this message from Peter confirm or challenge your ideas? You can pray with me. King Jesus, before we accepted your gift of salvation, our lives looked different. Thank you for saving us from the grip of sin. Help us remain faithful to you.